Alrighty. After 50 centuries. Gosh, why does it look like that? Look on. Hello, Ashley. Welcome to the stream. Doing some quick. Alright. Alright, is the chat on screen still readable? Yes, this is the first attempt. Because right now it looks pixelated on my screen, but I don't know if it looks... Actually... Looks fine, looks fine. Alrighty. First run of the day. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. I'm doing pretty alright. I'm tired. I'm ready to lay down. But we gotta at least put 2.5 hours in. I'm hoping to beat this. And if we have time, then I'm gonna go into the Underdark, and I'm gonna need help getting to money. Because we still haven't fought Moog yet. Yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I think once we get to once we roll credits on this, we'll come back to Elden Ring here and there, but full honesty, I'm ready to roll credits because I'm interested in playing other games. Like I not that I don't like this game. It's just like I want to play something that's less time consuming isn't the right word, but more like if I do a long stream, like I want there to feel like there was progress within that long stream. I guess that's why I haven't really done like another 10-hour stream of Elden Ring. It's because sometimes I'll do 6 hours and make like 20 minutes of progress. Ah, fuck. I hit backstep, but that's fine. God damn it. Alright, reset. Yeah, I've been playing the same game for a month, and it's so, to be fair, Sekiro took us a month, Black Myth Wukong took us a month, Elden Ring's taken us a month, but the difference is like Sekiro had a very in-your-face story that made it fun to follow. Black Myth Wukong, of course, was very in-your-face with the story. Elden Ring isn't so much in your face. Not to say it's not an interesting story. It's an interesting story for sure, and has very, very deep lore. But like, man, sometimes I just need a classic story game. Yeah, classic story game, something I can bounce off of, be creative with, bounce off the chat. Like Ghost of Yote, I can't wait till we get to that. We're gonna do Expedition, and then probably Ghost of Yote. I want to get in a few different games before we get to Dark Souls 3. Like I've said before, I don't want to be known as strictly a Souls streamer. I have a lot of fun with the genre, but that's not gonna be our main. Fuck. Leave Jelly alone. Oh no. I called Jelly way too late. I'm playing Elden Ring again this time from controller. Believe me, I don't know how to play this. Yeah, Ghost of Yote. Dark Souls right after Elden Ring won't be fun. Yeah, no. Nah, after we do Souls games, I definitely want there to be time between jumping into the next, because, man, as much as I like this game style and play style, I can't just do it back to back. Super Pro mouse and keyboard. Mouse and keyboard for Elden Ring is crazy. I couldn't imagine. yeah. Welcome to the stream, superhero. Welcome to the stream. And two. Are you kidding me? Bitch. Oh shit. Alright, we got him. Alright. Super easy for me. Controller is hard. Yeah, it's about muscle memory. The keyboard is way easier for me. It's more about comfort. I've only played Hollow Knight and Silksong with controller. Elden Ring? I've not beat Elden Ring yet. You didn't give Jellyfish Girl her final proper burial? No, she's at the round table right now, giving me upgrades. Why would I let her rest in peace when she can be giving me upgrades? A week late. Oh yeah, I'd been known about Elden Beast. I actually had a whole rant in the last stream about how boring this fight is. Oh shit. Well, I forgot about his fighting style. Jellyfish is a child. She misses her sister. Oh, I already did that. Yeah, I already did that. I remember I randomly went up to a jellyfish and it was like, "Oh, talk," because like it was weeping or something. I was worried about that too, because at that point I had her at like +4, so I had already put like a few upgrades into her. Stupid weapon. Oh, this is how we played through the entire game with Bloodhound. Well, basically, like 87% of the game with Bloodhound. Why would I change it up now? Itch. something stupid because it would be fun. I mean, probably for a second playthrough. But for my first playthrough, no. I got a strength dex build. Started using skeletal shield ash after that. I think the homie Roby, I think that's the same one. The skeletal one that, like, even when it dies, it'll resurrect itself as long as it doesn't get hit again. Like the skeletal pawns. You bitch. I should have rolled to the right again. I literally was like, man, I've rolled 3 times to the right. No way that he's gonna do it a 3rd time. Okay. You're a bum. Okay. I thought I was out of reach. You get the Stormhawk Eagle Spirit summon? Oh, I don't think so. I'm just going with Jelly. Jelly's the Robin to my Batman. Oh my gosh. Alright. I'm ignoring you guys for a second. Let me lock in. I was trying to jump over the edge. Alright. I'm ignoring you guys for a second. Let me lock in. Don't like that I constantly have to go through the cutscenes. Fucking bitch. Look, actually, per the rules, I have beaten Radigan. So Who is Radigan? Central figure in Elden Ring, serving as the second Elden Lord. Oh, master champion with red hair and ultimately the male loyal hound, half of Queen Marika. Okay, so Radigan is half of Queen Marika, but also is the second Elden Lord, to Godfrey being the first. He was previously married to Renala, became Marika's consort after Godfrey. Oh, so this is the father of what's her name? Ronnie? That's the father of Ronnie. Why does he look so fucked up? Why lantern? Because it gives better lighting for this stream. See what's going on. Done running side quest. You tell me. He has 3 kids with Renala, 2 with Marika. Oh. This man was just getting around. Don. He's the father of Radon? Oh. So Radon and Ronnie are brother and sister? That's crazy. Everybody just related. Who's Melania? Who's Melania's mom or dad? Oh, so it was a sibling rivalry. Oh. Interesting. They're like half siblings fighting each other. Oh. Melania's parents are Marika and Radigan. Okay. And then Radon's is Renala? Renala is Radon's. You would have thought that she like react to his death then. Interesting. Alright. Which game? I don't know, you tell me. You tell me what game this is. This man abandoned his wife for power. Even though he literally had strong ass children as is. Let's see, so we met Ronnie, beat Radon. We met Elenia. And we haven't met Mikola. How many hours are you in this? 82 and counting. Dark family tree is so worse. The daughter mother's the daughter of the superhero. I'm not understanding a word that those you. It looks like you just high five your keyboard. I'm not able to. Radigan is very weak to fire. Yeah, we're not running a fire build though. We're doing the Bloodhound. Superhero, what's Dark Family Tree? You talking about Dark Souls? This bitch. What the Since when does he do his lightning javelin at the beginning of the game or beginning of the fight? Gosh. Get this motherfucking family abandoning father out of here. Dark is a show. Bro, you're bringing up a TV show. We're talking about video games. Get over here. Hey, but Dark. Ain't nobody give a fuck about Dark. I'm sorry. I worked 12 hours and then I came straight to streaming. Plus, I don't have any nicotine. Don't take it personal. FromSoft was genius with using the main menu theme as a final boss theme. Didn't even notice. God. Fuck. Why do I keep panic rolling? You know what? We're gonna make him face his son. Damn. I literally have not rolled a single attack yet. You send me a family tree of a show that I have no knowledge about and have never seen a single episode of. You know, according to lore, Malekith is stronger than Melania and Radahn combined. I was surprised. Isn't Malekith like he had what was it called? Like he was in possession of death. Rune of Death. Yeah. That makes sense for him to be stronger than Radahn and Melania. He literally has the power of death on his. Oh my gosh! I hit roll, but it is what it is. Fuck off. Use fire coating? Why don't you use... Who was Godfrey's wife? Who was Godfrey married to? Because him leaving opened up Radigan to become the second Elden Lord. America? How old is that bitch? Because Godfrey's old. I jumped into that. I rolled through that, but the frame said no. No, you didn't. Godfrey was the first husband in America. I gotta see what this. Oh, she posted up the same way as Radigan. Queen America is a god and the current vessel of the Elden Ring. Reigns as divine sovereign of the lands between and is responsible for the grace. Blah blah blah. Her demigod offspring, guard bearers in possession of runes. She's been missing for quite some time. Okay. So Queen Marika and Radigan are basically one person. Godfrey, America is never mentioned in game. She banished him because he had finished his job as warrior. Oh. Oh, so she just a gold digger. He took away his divine powers so he could become tarnished. Oh. Dragon and America are basically, yeah. I kind of came to that conclusion. For her future plans somehow. Yeah, she's a bitch. Picked Godfrey as soon as he killed all the giants. Except for the fire giant. I took care of him. Dang, so they're extinct. I kind of feel bad. Well, they would have went extinct anyways, because there was only one left. So. Whatever. Who knows how old anyone is in Elden Ring. That's true. But it's just like Radigan doesn't look that old. And Godfrey was grayed up. So it just made me question. Excuse me. Alright, you bitch. What in the fuck? It's like he figured out it's like he knows I know who he is now. He's acting different. I figured out your secret, bitch. Monk is probably older than America. Okay. Okay, don't get carried away now. Don't get carried away now. Ugh. Okay. Get the fuck. Melania told him that. Melania bladed Mikla. How does that tell me that? How does that how does being the blade of somebody mean, hey, I'm their sibling? She could have just took a vow to be the eternal protector of Mikola for all I knew. I'll say this again. Common sense for people that have hundreds of hours put in this game is not common sense to the average first time player. I'm literally sitting here being like, oh my gosh, this person's related to this person related to this person. Not once did I mention anything about Mikola. Because I didn't know. I thought she was just Mikola's protector. I didn't even know I didn't know if Mikola was a boy or a girl. I can't wait to play Expedition 33. I can't wait to play a game that none of y'all know shit about. Fuck out of here, yo. Streamlabs bot, get him out of here. Delete it, Streamlabs. Like 33 in the name. That stomp is so fucking hard to time. I guess we'll call it Jelly. Grab was the hardest for me. I think because I spam roll once I see it, it's not too bad. I still take damage from it, but it doesn't really grab me too often. How about God of War old games? Roby's actually going to be doing that. We actually just talked about that on his stream earlier. But he's going to do that. I'm playing Expedition. And then I'm playing Goseyote. And then I don't know what else I'm going to play. I don't need suggestions though. Don't give me suggestions. I'll play what I feel like when it comes to it. You guys got your suggestion with this game, and I gave you a whole month of nothing but Elden Ring content. Time for me to play some games I missed out on. Damn. How did that still hit me? Fuck. Yes, why not? What do you mean, why not? Why not what? Why not play God of War? Because I want... So, Roby's going to be playing God of War, and I want to just sit back and watch him play it. I don't want to play it myself. Not that I don't like those games. I just... Sometimes you just want to sit... Sometimes I want to be a viewer. Sometimes I want to be a viewer of a game that excites me. See, that fucking stomp. By the way, why don't you use needle? Okay. Look at that fucking damage. What's the fucking point? Like, come on. What's the fucking point of me being able to summon the fucking jellyfish? If all of a sudden, now he's fucking Gideon. He's just fucking spamming. He's not spamming, he's fucking stomping. Get the fuck out of here. Really? Again? I was rolling. I was mid-roll. Holy shit, it's already been an hour. Oh. I want to throw my controller so fucking bad. fuck out of here. Can I not just use all my fucking flash just for him to knock it out of my fucking health bar? Awesome. Love it. Use fire attacks? No. We're running Bloodhound without any grease, without any shit, without any nothing. The only thing I'm using is jelly. I gave Yo-Yo mod privileges because he's one of the most consistent viewers, and he also because he's so consistent, whenever there's somebody new in chat, he'll usually tell them like when they're doing too much. Everybody that's regular in the chat already knows how things go around here, so I don't really need to tell anybody really. But when we get new people in and like they're just doing too much and they'll be like, oh, use this, do that, do this, do that, like Yo-Yo's pretty quick to just be like, hey, chill, like. So and I also trust Yo-Yo not to just like go overboard with just being like just getting timeout happy and ban happy. Because like sometimes people are gonna come in here and be assholes, and that's fine. It's when it's like racism, I'm not gonna stand that. So like I'm not ever gonna give anybody a second chance when it comes to that. Or if it comes down to like if I'm going back and forth talking shit with somebody and it gets to a point where it's ruining my enjoyment of the stream, then yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. But I know I trust Yo-Yo to be able to be like, okay, well, I'm gonna let this go until 180 says that it's gone too far, instead of just being like, oh, I disagree with this person, so I'm gonna time him out. I would ban fire. who was being that way. Oh, nobody recently, but we've had a few streams where people have popped in and I've had to deal with them. I think in the previous stream, actually, funny thing is, this guy, the most recent subbed, when he first got into the chat in the last stream, he was being an asshole, and I timed him out for 30 minutes, and he ended up still being in here after the 30 minutes were up, and he was actually being like super respectful. And then he ended up subbing. Only thing I do is delete spoilers. Yes, sir. Good chat, miss you guys. Sorry, busy. Hey, don't worry about it, Joker. I haven't really been streaming too much the past few weeks. Well, one of the weeks I literally was just, I just wasn't feeling it. I think I streamed one time that week, and the rest of the week I was just like, no, I don't feel like socializing. Okay. What the fuck is going on? Yo! Spoilers, my engagement is gonna happen soon. Maybe this year. Are you getting engaged? Congratulations. How long have you been with how long have you been with your future fiance? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, it's arranged. Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, so please, I hope you guys don't take it this way. But I didn't realize how popular arranged marriages still were. But that could just be me being... that could just be me being an American, just like not understanding the world. So excuse my arrogance. Typical in. Oh, okay. Be back about 2030. All right, bet. I only know that she is beautiful. I haven't seen her picture yet. March, we are gonna meet. Someone. Are you guys gonna meet at somebody else's wedding? 70-80% of marriages in India are arranged. For some reason, some parents treat their child like they've committed some crimes if they their partner on their own. Whoa. Is is it culturally disrespectful to marry by your own accord? Oh, interesting. Is it kind of like, I guess it's not really a question that can be answered. I guess it's more of, it depends on who the question's being directed to. But for me, again, this is an American that doesn't understand arranged marriages. But I feel like it's the parents kind of being like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to tell my kid what to do anymore. So this is my final say. This is like my final control moment that I can have over my child. And I'm gonna control them in probably the most extreme way by telling them who they're gonna spend the rest of their life with. Do you believe in arranged marriage? Like, as an American, arranged marriage? It's not really a thing here in America. It's actually like how Yo-Yo said 70 to 80% of marriages in India are arranged. I think I think in America there's, man, hold on. Before I just spout it like I'm stupid. Uh what percentages of marriages in America are arranged? Yeah, that's literally what I was about to say. It's less than 1% here in America. Worldwide, over 50% of marriages around the world are arranged, but less than 1% of marriages here in America are arranged. What, 40% of, so what, 40% of parents most likely think? Yeah. To me, I personally feel like it's the parents having like one last major say so over their child's life. And I think, I mean, if it works out, it works out. If you're happy, you're happy. But I feel like it's a really fucked situation of being like, oh yeah, my parents had like one last say so in my life, and it literally was a say so on how the rest of my life is going to unfold. Like India. 90%. As of 2023 is roughly cited to be around 90%. It dropped during 2020. But I guess people weren't really getting married during lockdown, so that makes sense of why it would drop. What? The thing is, all guys are invited. Please come at least wedding. Love to have you guys. I need to go through a passport thing, and I honestly with what's going on in America, it's like I'm scared to travel outside of America because America's been doing so much stuff outside of America, but then there's also so much going on inside of America, so it's like I don't know. I don't know. I know a lot of people don't like Americans. They don't like the American government, I should say. A lot of countries don't like the American government and all the stuff that they slowly changing in India. Most of new generation parents support love marriage. Yeah, I saw that there's it said something about there being like a higher increase in parents open to in what do they call it, like independent marriages or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on with that, and then with our whole immigration policy right now, it's ridiculous. You got students going to school here from other countries that are getting arrested because they're illegal. You got people here on temporary temporary protection being deemed illegal. People seeking asylum deemed illegal. It's just getting bad. Very uncomfortable. And then our immigration enforcement, we've had 3 murders this year alone, and it's only January. 3 Americans murdered. 6 murders in 6 murders in ICE facilities. They're not allowing representatives to visit the ICE facilities in which they're holding people. It's just being president. Yeah. What's good, Evil? Yeah, it's his last time of being president, but it's definitely going to take a long time for America to recover from everything that he's left in his path. 2026 is just weird. Man, my entire adult life has been weird. I graduated high school in 2016, which is the same year that Trump got his first term. And then once he was out of office, well, in his last year in office, COVID hit. And then we were inside. And then Biden became president, which was and then we were inside. We were inside for 2.5 years. And then now Trump's back in office. So I'm not going to be able to I'll put it this way. When I was 17 when I was 17, Trump was voted into office. When was I 17? I think I was 17. When I was 17, Trump was voted into office. Now, for his second term, by the time he's out of office, I'll be 32. So from 17 to 32. Ugh. But yeah. 30, 31. Be 31. It's just crazy. That's such a crazy thing to think of. Half of my 20s were spent inside, and the other half was spent freaking dealing with sky high prices and protesting. Empire. Oh yeah. All right. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Trying to heal. It's 1:33. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go like 15 more minutes because I'm starting to get tired. Radigan's hidden. Yeah, he found out I knew who he was. So I figured out about this cutscene though. So this is America. It's the hair. And then this like spike thing that's going through her. She absorbs that. And it turns her into Radigan. Why? I don't know. This does. Thought I got the timing down. I didn't. Lose sanity. I probably would be right now if I wasn't tired. Because I mean, 20 minutes ago I was definitely starting to rage, and now I just don't have the energy for it. But if I had energy, I'd definitely be raging right now. Elden Beast was a separate fight. It would have been more fun. If Elden Beast was a fight that wasn't the climax of the game, like, yeah. I'd rather have Radigan have a second phase where he turns back into America and have to fight America. Like, why do you have me fighting a blob? I don't care if he's supposed to be a god or whatever, like, so are these guys. These guys are supposed to be gods. Welcome back, Joker. I don't know, like, I guess I'm so locked into the fight that I haven't really looked at the environment of the Elden Beast fight. I'll go back and watch it once I edit the video. But yeah. Fucking. Off a Red Bull and a half. I'm wired. Rather die, but after die, I take my words back. Oh, all right. Oh, all right. We're just gonna talk for a bit. I'm getting tired. New Game Plus or first time? It is the first time, BSK. Oh, I want to start if you have it. Oh, Red Bulls. I don't really do Red Bulls. Uh, I like I like Monsters, but I drank so many Monsters as a teenager that they really don't do anything for me. And so I drink Bangs, which are very bad for you. I do not recommend ever buying one. I can only have one a day because there's so much caffeine in it. Other if I like if I mean you should never have two energy drinks of anything, but two Bangs will straight up keep me up for 24 hours. And then I'll just have like a full crash. Try the Serpent. Uh, Katana against Elden Beast while riding Torrent. I don't I don't have Rivers of Blood, and we also aren't using Rivers of Blood. And I don't have a Katana build. I'm doing Bloodhound only. Um, no Mimic, no Rivers of Blood, and no Blasphemous Sword. For my first time playing through it, I don't want to use any I don't want to use anything OP. Reduvia. I sold Reduvia. I used it at the beginning. Ugh. I did use Reduvia against Godfrey in the beginning and Margaret. I know his name's not Margaret, but I call him Margaret because I didn't like him. The first major boss fight. Whoa, where were we? Like it? I liked it for the time, and then I got the Bloodhound, which has better reach. So, but I guess we're not rolling credits tonight, which is fine. Uh, we'll roll credits. See, we won't be on stream won't be on stream on Monday or Tuesday. So I'll be back on stream tomorrow. Maybe. Yeah, I'll be back on stream tomorrow. Um, it's gonna be a very, very, very short stream though. Well, not very, very. You know what I mean. I'm gonna keep it straight to 2 hours. All right. I missed some chats. Red Bull's mostly at every store. Monk needs rest. Game sofa. Need a gaming chair. Hey, once I have the money for it, I'll get a gaming chair. we're not monetized yet. We're not monetized quite yet. But once we are, I get some decent revenue. Best believe we're getting a chair, and then we're getting a better desk. Then we're getting we're getting a chair, then a desk, and then a third monitor. Not the monster, not the bangs. Hey, I can't do Red Bull. Red Bull tastes too like gasoline. Gift me 50/90. Okay. If you drink energy drinks, Red Bull all day, I've drank 3 Red Bulls. Creamsicle. Dang, a creamsicle sounds good right now. Alright, I'm missing some chats. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick run through. If you drink energy drinks, Red Bull all day. I've drank 3 Red Bulls every day all week. I know there's Red Bull, one more Sting or something monster. I drink once in a while, probably 1 to 2 per weeks. I love coffee. I like coffee too. Margaret the homeless dude. You defeated Moog? No, I have not. You defeated Melanie. Not. I need to defeat Melania. Are you serious? Did he really beat Melania? Monkey beat Melania. Do you stream on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok? I do stream on Twitch. It's just nobody ever shows up to the Twitch streams. And TikTok will let me stream for like 10 minutes and then it'll take down my stream for some. I don't understand. I followed the guidelines. I don't do anything extra. I wasn't vaping on stream or anything when I was vaping. I would stream for a few minutes and they would kick me off. Them ghosts, they're crazy. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Donald is a creamsicle ghost for energy drink. I stay away from those. I stay away from ghosts. My son's mom would drink the ghosts. I think there's like a Sour Patch Kids ghost or something like that. I do. Oh yeah, Yo-Yo shows up to the Twitch streams, which is actually Yo-Yo is the only mod I have on Twitch because he shows up to them. And eventually I'm going to be moving to
doing more streams on Twitch. Um, so I mean, I'll still be streaming on YouTube, but like if I hit the Discord and say, "Hey, I'm streaming tonight," you don't see it on YouTube, check the Twitch. Had to get new viewers. That's the whole point. Uh, YouTube versus TikTok in India, bro. Single-handedly destroyed TikTok in India. After that controversy, TikTok was banned because of security reasons. Well, the TikTok as we used to know it here in America is no longer the same app because I think America bought like 57% sharehold um into the TikTok app. So TikTok to everybody else is going to be different than the TikTok here. It's the same app, same everything. It looks the same on the surface. You can still go on people's channels and stuff, but like there's like the code, the computer code is different here. Insta's new. I refuse to use Instagram. I refuse because Mark Zuckerberg owns Instagram, and Mark Zuckerberg is not somebody that I'm too fond of. So I'm very what's the word? I don't get on Instagram much. And I don't and when I get on there, I'm going on there for a specific reason and then getting right off. So I'll never sit on Instagram and scroll. TikTok was a weird app. I never really used it though. You know, people stream on X and Facebook too. Yeah, and I'm not doing that either. X is owned by Elon Musk, and Facebook is owned by Mark Zuckerberg. And I am no longer on Facebook because I just don't care to see. I don't really care to see the people that are still on Facebook, if you catch my drift. Elon is a new guy. What do you mean? Elon's been around for a minute. Elon is a nice guy. I need to do some I need you to do some self research into Elon and look into look into who he is as a person instead of who he portrays himself on the internet. Uh, I don't think you'll. I don't. I don't think you'll hold that opinion towards him after that. If I sleep all day, why am I still tired? Um, you have like build up energy in you that needs to be used. That's usually what it is. If I think about nothing, is that something? Does this question make any sense? Well, you can't. The human brain can't conceive, can't comprehend nothing. So there's no way to think about nothing because you thinking about nothing is something. A nothing is just someone that is not, that is something. What is nothing? Nothing is everything and everything is nothing. If I forget my password, does my brain log me out? Get out of here. Uh, yeah. I've I've definitely missed talking to you guys. I know my sleep schedule's been super shitty, and then the streaming schedule's been even shittier. But I think once we roll credits on Elden Ring, I'll definitely be back to a regular schedule. It's just with work kicking my ass, my sleep schedule being bad, um, the weather just not being motivating, and then on top of that, playing a difficult game, it's just hard to like. It's hard to get off of work after a hard day, and then like have to be careful driving on the streets and having the stress of, oh my gosh, am I gonna slip off the road, blah blah blah. And then get home and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take 500 L's on camera with 15 people watching. That's what I want to do. Fire would have answered this question somehow. Yeah, fire can usually only make it to like either super early streams, at least super early from my end. Because he usually ends up like if I'm streaming at like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, he usually will be there. Or if I'm streaming at 9 p.m., he'll be there. Nonetheless, Unc apply for a passport. Yeah, I gotta get to that. Listen, apply for a passport. I want you to be here. Wedding. Yeah. I mean, I'll get my passport, but like I said, there's I don't feel comfortable leaving America because of everything that's bubbling up overseas due to America's involvement with a lot of stuff. And so I'll get my passport, But if things aren't calmed down by the time your wedding, then like that's fully off the table. Get the passport and we can go to Canada. Bro, I'm down. I've been talking to some people on TikTok from Canada and they're just like, "Yo, come over here." India is a neutral country. Eh. Ah, I would go into more detail, but that's more of a Twitch stream to discuss uh politics and stuff. I don't really like to do it too much on YouTube. Um because I noticed that YouTube's algorithm, like if it detects that you're talking about politics, it tends to put you in more conservative groups. And then you get people in there that are you get people popping up on your channel and in your chat that you might not really want, because it tends to be people that are not too shy about saying the N word with a hard R, and I just don't want to deal with that. Canada's beautiful. The food is pretty high. Yeah, I want to go there and try. I know it sounds so cliche, but I want to go there and like I want to have some like Canada fresh Canada syrup. See how that goes. Everyone is a mod here. uh, got done about the last hour on my stream. Did you get to? Did you end up getting to Melania? Why, Unc? Why? Why won't I discuss politics in depth on YouTube? I just gave you the answer. I talk about it on Twitch. We look up articles and we read stuff and we watch uh I like to watch left-leaning news and right-leaning news about the same topic. And then I also like to read independent journalists covering the same news. Yeah, I fought her 3 times and realized never going back to fight her. Oh, that's funny. On some, on a real ass note, I would rather, I would rather fight a 4 phase Erlong than fight Melania. And the homie Squid told me she heals each time she hits, even if I block. Yeah, yep. I'm going to bed. It's 2 a.m. I have classes. All right, have a good one, yo. I'm about to shut down stream anyways. We didn't roll credits today, but It's fine. I'm about to roll my eyes to the back of my head and sleep for the next 10 hours. Sure. I'm so glad she's not required to beat the game. Yeah. Yeah. We'll probably we'll probably spin around and try her again in the future. But tomorrow we're just gonna focus on rolling credits. And then after we roll credits, we're gonna hang Elden Ring up for a while. We're gonna go to Expedition 33. And then after Expedition 33, we're playing Ghost of Yote. And after Ghost of Yote is to be determined. But we are going to get back to Souls by playing Dark Souls 3. But before we do that, instead of going from one Souls game to the next, there's a lot of games that I've missed that I want to get to that aren't going to be as demanding as this game. So we're going to play those. Once I'm ready to play Dark Souls 3, we will do that. Yeah. Have a good night, Yo-Yo. No. Rather fight. Oh, I don't want to fight. Yeah, she's crazy difficult. Play Elden Ring, gonna build. Don't need to buy Ghost of Yote. Thanks for reminding me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I need to go on Steam and see what's on sale too. Actually, before I go to bed, I'm gonna see what's on sale on PlayStation, on the PlayStation Store. But anyways, I feel my eyes slowly lowering. I've been up since 10:30 p.m. last night. So I'm gonna get some sleep, guys. Thank you for popping through. If you guys haven't, be sure to check out Moot and Roby's channel in the chat right now. He's also playing Elden Ring. He actually just streamed today. Yeah, go to his channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so that way you get notified when he goes live. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming through. I'll catch you guys next time. Tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be very strict 2-hour stream. Like today, I guess. At 1 minute and 59 seconds, or 1 hour 59 minutes, and now we just hit the 2 hour. So get some good sleep. I love you too. Hopefully the rest of your day goes good, and hopefully you don't set off any more fire alarm. But yeah, have a good rest of your day. Thank you everybody who's new. Thank you everybody who's a regular. Really appreciate everyone and anyone that shows up and is respectful. Yeah. Have a good one, superhero. Have a good one, Roby. I will I forget. I thought I said I was supposed to send you something on Discord. I don't know. I'll sit back and think about it. I'm having a brain fog. I can't remember what I was supposed to send you. But all right, y'all. I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna get some sleep. Bye.